Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Obviously, this past week has been a very big one for Call of Duty in general. We got the first official reveal for Call of Duty Vanguard. We got some looks at the game, quite a bit of information on it, so on and so forth. With that information now out there, we actually, indirectly in a way, learned a lot about the next few months and what that's going to look like. It's actually going to be a very busy time in Call of Duty leading up to Vanguard's launch, and it is a good busy, I would say. So as we break it all down, if you enjoyed the video at any point, let me know by dropping a like on it. Let's go for 3,500 likes. Would seriously appreciate it if we could hit that. And of course, if you're new to the channel or if you haven't already subscribed, all the latest Vanguard news, updates, and intel is going to be right here alongside everything else going on in COD. So feel free to subscribe. That way you can always make sure you're up to date. Also, let's check out today's sponsor. Hey everyone, just wanted to give a big shout out and a big thank you to 1v1me for sponsoring today's video. 1v1me is an iOS app that lets you put your money on the line to play Call of Duty against others. The whole process is super simple. All you have to do is start a challenge, set up all the rules that you want to use, the wager amount, and then you wait for someone to join up. Streaming your 1v1s and all your matches is mandatory, so you never have to worry about anyone cheating or doing anything suspicious in the background. It's all safe and super simple. Plus, lately they added in some new team play modes. There's some free-for-all modes, so there's all sorts of variety when it comes to what wagers you want to do. And while you do have to be 18 or older to put your money on the line, you can also just play for free if you want to get a feel for the competition or if you just want to scrim and have some fun that way. So if you're from the US and you're one of the first 1,000 people to download 1v1me using my link 1v1.me/WhosImmortal, you can earn a free $1 to start wagering right now. Be sure to check out the link down in the description below to download the app. And once again, huge thank you to 1v1me for sponsoring today's video. Now, the whole overview of everything we're going over today is essentially the end of the Cold War era in Warzone, right? Obviously, back when Warzone launched, we were in the Modern Warfare era. Everything in the game was Modern Warfare based, the storylines, the weapons, etc., etc. And then when Cold War launched, we shifted into the Cold War era after the integration happened. And now the main weapons of focus and the storyline and everything like that is all Cold War based. And of course, come November 5th, when Vanguard launches, and we get the launch update for Warzone, then we're going to be shifting into the Vanguard era. So from now until November 5th, we're in like the final part of Cold War's time as the main focus in Warzone. Obviously, we have the majority of Season 5 left, then we have Season 6, and in that time, there is a surprising amount of things happening in general. So with the reveal of Vanguard, we got a ton of new information on the game and its modes and whatnot. But alongside that, Charlie Intel also posted an article talking about a PlayStation game size tweet that mentions an alpha could be coming to PlayStation, just like what we saw back with Modern Warfare prior to when that launched. Now, since that was posted, we actually got the official alpha announcement during Call of Duty Champs. It was confirmed that from the 27th to the 29th, we're going to have the whole Champion Hill alpha available only on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5, but we're going to have that available for this coming weekend. We'll be able to play the 2v2 and 3v3 Champion Hill mode in like the set areas, the 4, I think, different maps that we're going to have. So that is officially confirmed. Then, of course, because we are still in season right now, we're going to have the whole Season 5 mid-season update, or the Season 5 Reloaded update, as they also call it. While we don't have a direct official date for that, we know it's going to be taking place at some point in September, likely early September, going off the overall timeline just for the season in general. In total, Season 5 is going to last around 8 weeks, take a few days off for the delay, then also the current discrepancy in the current Battle Pass timer, which it seems like every season the Battle Pass timer is off by like a day or two when it comes down to the actual countdown. But that said, as of right now, Season 5 is ending on the first week of October, around the 6th, if I had to guess, since usually Wednesdays are the updates for Warzone to bring in the new season and all the new content. Usually takes place on Wednesday nights. So the 6th is looking like the final day of Season 5. So considering the mid-season update takes place usually right around the very middle of the season, we should see that on the first or the second week of September if they're sticking right to the schedule. The second week on the 9th is really the dead center middle of the season as of right now. But either of those weeks I think would be possible because after the alpha of Vanguard, we know we're also going to have a beta playtest for the game as well. Pre-ordering gets you access to that. You could earn codes through Call of Duty Champs this past weekend. So we know the beta is coming up. And it just so happens that we also now have the confirmed dates for this as well. During Call of Duty Champs, we got the whole reveal for Champion Hill. That actually included several different beta announcements. Initially, it actually announced that we're going to have the worldwide multiplayer reveal on September 7th. So that's not going to be going down. We'll get the full multiplayer experience revealed, not just the Champion Hill mode. Obviously, that'll include some of what the beta is going to have access to in the full game as well. But then specifically when it comes to the beta, we actually now have some confirmed dates, which is super helpful. So Weekend 1 is going to be exclusive to just PlayStation because, like I said, we have that whole exclusivity contract, same reason that the alpha is only available on PlayStation. But that's going to be taking place from September 10th to the 13th. And then weekend 2, this is going to be the cross-play beta, and if you pre-ordered to get early access, that'll happen on September 16th and the 17th. And then the beta is going to be open for everyone on all platforms, Xbox, PlayStation, PC, from the 18th to the 20th of September. And that to me really clarifies a lot, because I don't think that we'd have the mid-season update on the same week or close to when the beta would be happening, just because that would mean that everything in terms of content would be overshadowed one way or another. Either the mid-season update content is super cool and it semi-overshadows some of the beta access, or everyone's gonna be playing the new game and trying out the beta, and then all the mid-season update content would be overshadowed. So I would imagine that because we do have the 2-week beta taking place in the middle of September, the first week of September could be a good chance for that mid-season update to take place. But at the end of the day, safe to say, September is gonna be packed with updates and just new stuff heading into the Call of Duty world. Whether it's in Warzone or Cold War or Vanguard, it is going to be a very, very busy month in general. Then obviously, as we discussed earlier, Season 5 is ending on the first week of October, at least as of right now, with Vanguard launching on November 5th. That means Season 6 in general is going to be a very, very short season, at least when it comes to when a lot of people are going to be playing it, or when the major focus is going to be on the season specifically. And as of right now, we would only have about a month of Season 6 live before Vanguard would release, and at that point, Call of Duty's main focus is on Vanguard. They're going to be pushing out updates for that game, dropping new content and new stuff for that game, and well, I'm sure we're going to see some stuff occasionally dropping Cold War for Season 6. And on top of everything, of course, in the background, Warzone is still going to be receiving its main and usual updates with new playlists, and at some point the new map and anti-cheat. We're still not certain on those dates yet, but more on that here in a second. Overall, Season 6 is going to be a short content season, I would say, even if it ends up lasting longer than the launch of Vanguard, which surely it will, because they know not everyone is going to jump ship and go on Vanguard immediately, right? And if we see a similar situation to last year, where we got the launch of Cold War, and then about a month after launch, Season 1 started, that would mean Season 6 would last until the start of December, or at some point in December, and it'd really be more in line with the length of usual seasons, and Season 5 especially, with that 8-week mark for total length from start to finish. And it hasn't been made absolutely clear whether or not we're going to see the Warzone anti-cheat and the new Vanguard Warzone map launch right alongside Vanguard on November 5th, or if it's going to be happening like with Season 1 and we get the integration then. I think the latter personally, but yeah, clearly we have a lot of content and a lot of updates coming between the rest of this month, September and October, then obviously November with the launch of Vanguard. So overall, we're looking at the general timeline here. Keep in mind this is based off of rumors and just context clues and all that sort of stuff. An alpha would be coming up soon for Vanguard, and then the Season 5 mid-season update or the Season 5 Reloaded update, and then the Vanguard beta for all platforms, likely a 2-week thing, then the launch of Season 6, and then the launch of Vanguard. We're still not sure if there would be a Season 6 Reloaded update. We're going to have to wait and see for the roadmap and everything to release about that, but safe to say, a lot is coming up in the world of Call of Duty to wind down the Cold War season and the Cold War era of Warzone, and then we shift into the Vanguard era and we start all over again. So yeah, with all of that being said, that is effectively what to expect for the final few months of Cold War and Warzone, and while Cold War is the main Call of Duty title, and that's going to wrap things up for today. If you enjoyed the video, let me know by dropping a like on it. It would be seriously appreciated. And of course, if you're new here or if you haven't already subscribed, this is the place to be for everything going on in COD, Vanguard, Warzone, Cold War, Modern Warfare, any and all COD news, updates, intel, it's all right here. So feel free to subscribe, that way you can always stay up to date. As always, if you want to check out any of my partners, be sure to use code WHosImmortal for a discount on all Scuff, G Fuel, Gamer Advantage, and Control Freak products. The links for all those can be found down in the description below. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.